Hello! In this video I'll be showing you all the places where you can get free diamonds in TOS. Welcome, whether you're a new player for the new update or a returning player coming back after seeing the new update. In the new update, the main thing they've changed is the UI, so I'll be also walking you through that if either you haven't seen the UI before or you have and this is totally new to you. Alright, let's get started. So for daily diamonds, you can usually get them every weekday, sometimes more. You can see that right here. So on Saturdays and Sundays you sometimes don't get diamonds, but on the first week for some reason you do. So on average it is 5 diamonds per week, so that's pretty good. And then moving on, we have the arena, which you can access right here. This is the new placement of the arena. So usually after I finish each week, I get to Warlord rank. I don't think it matters whether you're Warlord 1 or Warlord 3. Yeah, it's all 5 diamonds. Just get to Warlord rank. It's not that hard, but for new players you might get to Diamond, which is still fine. It's 4 diamonds. Going to Legend or above is pretty much pointless. You'll get diminishing returns unless you're a true maniac who can aim for all the top scores, but I don't really recommend doing that. Next up we have the slot machine, which is 3 chances per day. If you've noticed, they've lumped some community stuff into this top bar, the top right hand corner right there with the 3 lines. In the slot machine you have a chance to get 5 diamonds for getting 3 man heads, or 1 diamond for getting 3 of whoever this is. I haven't played the main story yet, the new main story that is, so I don't know who that is. But yeah, you can also get other goodies, you know, like the alpacas, Harpy Knight man heads, black keys, which are kind of useless. You even get stamina potions, which is a pretty good addition in my opinion. Next up is Bingo. You can access Bingo by clicking this weird squirrel down here on the bottom left. I believe he is a squirrel. There's all new Bingo, beginner and advanced Bingo. For completing the first page you get 5 diamonds in the beginner Bingo, and then for completing the last page, it's not completing, but just this column in the advanced Bingo, you also get 5 diamonds. Other notable stuff, you get, you know, good rewards as well, such as stamina potions, coins, which will help new players, and then this is actually the easiest thing to clear. I'll be going over that in just a bit. But yeah, you also get like vigor potions, other stuff, and then Shedu, which are pretty good materials. So for the Bingo sheet I just showed you that I cleared all of it already, it isn't here. You typically start on this screen, and then you click on Train Up on the top right hand corner. Then you go to Boss Skill Training right here, and then it's all like 1 stamina. They give you the team, so you don't need to worry about that. And then you clear it, and then you get that page of Bingo done, plus 1 diamond from this stage, and then plus you know, the dual max redemption coupon of protagonist the Saviors. Now is a good time to say that when you complete a stage for the first time, you get 1 diamond for clearing it. So, for example, like this is 1 stage, Boss Skill Training, and then by completing every single like battle in it, you get 1 diamond. So moving right along, main stages. Alright, so if you're a completely new player, you probably want to battle through the main stages before you want to, you know, challenge any event stages, because they will probably be pretty hard for you. So to access the main stages, the old main stage that is, you click on the middle, Enochian Tower, go to the right button, Era of Enoch, and then this is basically where the main story is. So you battle your way around like all 4 of these, like all 5 of these areas, sorry. Also the old Enochian Tower. I accidentally clicked into one of them. And then, you know, you clear all of that. Then you go up, you swipe up, to get to here, and then you go all the way up into here, which is the 9th seal, and then you go down here for the 10th seal. You click on this funny thing to go to the 11th seal, and yeah, that's the main story. I recommend you get it to the 9th seal, or maybe even the 10th seal, with how the cards are going right now. But the 11th seal is it is a bit more difficult than you know. I think my personal recommendation is stop at 9 until you get some like actual good cards, because 10 and 11 are quite hard. But as you can see, there are so many stages, like even in one of these, just in one of these areas, and each one of these represents 1 diamond you can get. So yeah, that is a lot. Next up is bi-weekly stages. Let's return to this new main screen. You get 2 diamonds every 2 weeks. So this week's is this deployment of a tactical soldier, which has 3 battles in it: basic, advanced, and extra. So you get 1 diamond for clearing all that once, another one for completing the achievement, which is you know, basically doing everything it says here in the missions, getting all 9 stars, and you get 1 extra diamond. Obviously, if you haven't completed the old bi-weekly stages as well, you'll also be able to farm diamonds from these. They also have their own achievements, and you know, that's pretty good. Moving on, ultimate and nightmare stages. There's usually 1 every week. This week's is the magic of divination. So 1 for completing this. You usually want to have, you know, a good team before you want to challenge these. Otherwise, you'll be wasting stamina. Although if you are below level 150, you don't lose stamina from losing. Next up are event stages. So these come like, you know, there's at least 1 every week, but sometimes more. For example, because of the new update, there is this trial stage, which it gives you the team, so that's basically 1 free diamond. And then there's the favored preppy, which I don't believe you have to clear all 3 levels to get the diamond. I think just 1 is enough, because these 2 are level 2 and level 3 are extra, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's another event stage. Next up is guild event stages, which come quite inconsistently, but you can farm them with a lot of stamina to get a lot of diamonds. By the way, the guild is in the bottom left hand corner. If you don't have a guild, you can join mine. I'm trying to grow it. Please, if you don't mind, you know, joining. The guild ID is in the description, and also you can see it right there. Apparently someone's requested. Wow, I didn't expect that. Hey, maybe they watch my videos. You never know. Alright, that's another member in the guild. Just to show you what I'm talking about, I think you can see if they haven't removed it. Oh yeah, event score. Okay, so as you can see, like, the guild is rather inactive, but my score in the latest guild event is 10k. So if you get to 10k, you get 10 diamonds, and you get to 10k basically by farming the stage over and over and over again. So that's a way to get free diamonds. Next is the monthly challenge stages, which you can access by this event blimp right here. You click on it. Every month there is 1 challenge, but I wouldn't recommend going for these if you're just looking for diamonds. However, they do provide a good number of rewards, such as inventory slots. So if you complete level 7, you get 10 inventory slots, which is equivalent of 2 diamonds worth. And then gearbox times 5, which is another diamond's worth. Then, you know, obviously, as the higher up you go, you get more rare stuff. You cannot revive, and by the way, I do not recommend you revive ever. That's a very good way to waste all your diamonds. And yeah, but completing all 10 does give you 1 diamond, although level 10 tends to be very hard. This month is actually a little bit easier, and I will be making videos on this, so watch out for that. Next is Transmigration series. Stages. if you're only looking for diamonds, please don't do these. They're usually worth it for the card. Nowadays, the 3 most recent ones that have come out, the card is actually pretty good. But if you don't have the correct team, it is pretty much torture. And if you want to see how torturous it is, look at, like, I think my last 2 videos are about, well, actually not the news review one, but the one where it literally says War Transmigration. That is the one with 40 stages in it, and completing it nearly made me go insane. If you want like the ADHD version, I've also edited it down into quite a few minutes, but yeah. So now that we've got past the event limited stuff, and you do want to do these like while they're on, if you can, that is, because as you can see, you know, they're here for 1 week, 2 weeks maybe. But getting down to really random diamonds, there is Void of the Realm, which you can access once again in the era of Enoch. So Void of the Realm is, when you swipe up, it is this thing right there. They've forgotten to put a variable for this, but that's fine. You click this purple portal. There are 3 eras for you to work with, and apparently I haven't completed one of them. So I have diamonds to farm in here. So just to give you an idea of how many diamonds are in here, like in one area there's this much, you know, and there's like 5 areas. So you can, I'm not gonna bother to count how many there are, but there's a lot in here. And also there are also a couple of exclusive cards, so that's pretty good. So yeah, all 3 eras, you get a ton of diamonds in there. And then next, why? Okay, the music's reset itself. Sorry, I just had to exit from there. Next is Traveller's Memories, which is this dragon right here. Click on it, you get 5 diamonds typically, because there's 5 stages in here, apart from the first 2. And then 5 also for the newer ones. If you complete the extra for one of them, they also give 5. So for example, like in here, they have extras, which is like this red one. And then for one of the 5, they give 5 extra diamonds. So yeah. The older ones don't have that. For example, the 12 zodiacs, they just, you know, have 6 in each. And then also the elite stages, which don't actually give extra diamonds, I believe. They just, well no, the elite stages are for AR, but the extra stages don't give diamonds. So yeah, don't worry about what AR is. Like these cards, the 12 zodiacs, are pretty much obsolete. All but one of them is obsolete. All but 2. Okay, I'll give it that. But yeah, older cards are pretty obsolete. There are a ton of stories in here. And then for the newer ones, they can get pretty hard. But one card you do want to get is Enoch, who you can get through battling through Enoch's Chronicle. He is needed for the 11th seal. So, next is the Guild Black Hole. Once again, you can access the guild through the bottom left-hand corner. In the Black Hole, there are a lot of stages. So, this normal Millennium Soulstones is one stage. Prime Millennium is another stage. Then each of these materials have their own stages, so that's 1 diamond for each of these. And then each series of materials has its own stage, so that's once again a lot of stages. And then, you know, basically each row is 1 stage. And then there's this, which is both small and large, so you get the, you know, the rare ones have their own stage, and the normal ones have another one. Then each of these materials with 50 keys and 80 keys also have their own stages, and that's just a lot of stuff to farm. I don't recommend you spend all your keys, because you pretty much will need your keys for something, unless you're like nearly double the limit like me, in which case you can just like go ahead and farm these when you need, you know, to actually farm them. Once again, I wouldn't recommend you just spend your keys willy-nilly on some random materials you don't need. But that is a source of diamonds. Next up, this is more for returning players, but amelioration is something that was added like a long time ago, but some cards have amelioration that you might not know. Collab cards always have amelioration, and then you get 1 diamond the first time you complete all 4 amelioration stages. So to access amelioration for a card, you just let me find a card that I haven't ameliorated. Right, so just here you can click on the card, and then in here you can access amelioration. Don't worry about ascension. Don't click that either, because you'll end up wasting some resources maybe on a card that you don't really want to level up in the future. So yeah, amelioration is just there, pretty convenient. When you complete all 4, you get 1 diamond the first time. So basically, if you ameliorate a card fully, then if you get the same card and do that again, you won't get a second diamond. Next up is the LR Pass registry, which has moved from, well, you can't swipe up or down on this game map, but it has moved to the shop, which is the bottom right hand corner, this thing, and then the Lost Relic Pass registry, can't speak. In here, the first section, each row is 1 stage. In the Ultimate Relic, each character here is actually its own stage, their ultimate stages. So this is a lot of diamonds to farm. And then bi-weekly, I believe each of these is also its own stage. Yep, although it requires a lot of money. And then lastly, it is event relics, which all of these are their own stages. So this contains a lot of diamonds. As you can see, I'm like only done with this first section. I'm barely into the farming process. But yeah, that is nearly all the ways you can earn diamonds. There's one last one, but I don't recommend you do this just yet. I can recommend you catch up. There is the new main story, which is in here. And this does give diamonds, I presume. I haven't tried it, but you know, there's still stages, they're new stages. But yeah, this will presumably also give diamonds. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of diamonds. There are a lot of diamonds to be gotten, you know, just from grinding. And I hope this video helped you out in, you know, figuring out where you should start and whatnot. Speaking of where you should start, actually, the rewards. If you're logging in between whenever you're watching this, basically before September, before the start of September, you can get 100 draws in this time-limited rewards. So to access rewards, by the way, is top right-hand corner, and then click rewards. And then I did record this, but my 50 draws for the second part were garbage, so I'm not going to put that up. But yeah, you can get 100 draws, and then if you're a new player, actually, I recommend you don't hard commit into your account until your 100 draws contains Ingrid. So Ingrid is this card right here, and actually she looks like this when you pull her. So that's just an outfit. But yeah, so this Ingrid is basically the best, one of the best leaders in the game that you can get right now. So yeah, if you want a way to start your game off strong, that would probably be it. Alright, I think I have gone through all the ways to get diamonds. A huge shout out to Casio, who has helped me for gathering the sources of how to get free diamonds. He is also in the guild, as you can see right here, one of the only active members, unfortunately. But yeah, that is it for this video. Hold on. Future me here. A draw for a new era has just opened. You can access the website by going to jumbodraw.tosgame.com, I will put that in the description if I remember to do so. So the way you get your UID is by clicking on the top left. There's your username. Click on it once, it'll become your UID. Great. Your verification code, you can find it by clicking on the 3 bars on the top right, going to community, and then going to your inbox. Then here, GM, the first thing, or rather, I mean, I don't know what order you have that in, but GM, if you click into that, it should give you your verification code, and you shouldn't share that with anyone, so I'm not going to share that with you. Alright, fantastic. I have logged in now. So, you know, it says all the stuff, if you're a returning player or not, and then you click. I actually recorded this once before, but the site was too busy, so you click the share to Facebook button, you close out of that tab, and then you go here. And then you should click vote, and then it should pop this up. But then I clicked vote and the website lagged, but here we are. So these are the cards I got. I don't think I actually own Ishtar, which is pretty good. A non-dupe from a pretty big, like, not a pretty big pool of cards. A pool of cards that I already have most of them. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't believe I have Ishtar. Wow. That's pretty good. Yeah, but this is actually a pretty good troll. Hongai is also a really good card. Tangbi is also a really good card. Filra is okay. But yeah, I don't think I have Ishtar. So, yeah. Nope, after a quick check, yep, I don't have Ishtar. So that'll be my choice. You should always, almost always, prioritize new cards over getting old dupes. Because new cards are always, you know, they offer a unique benefit, right? So I'll select that, and then it'll actually notify me that the reward has been delivered. That's pretty good, although it is in Chinese. Hey, and I got 5 diamonds. That's pretty good. So yeah, that is it for this giveaway website, and back to the rest of the video. If you want to find out how to use these diamonds and how to save them, as you can see, I have 1,064. So yeah, if you want to know that, please press like on this video, comment if you have any questions, subscribe. It will give me motivation to make the next video to, you know, analyze how to save and spend the diamonds, and it will show me that people actually like this kind of stuff. So yeah, that is it for this video, and I will see you whenever the next one comes out. See ya!